Hello, educators first. Just going to wait a moment and see if any people hop on tonight. It's about 1 minute after 7. I'm in New Jersey. We're expecting some snow this evening. It's damp and it's chilly, but it's okay. Okay, I'm going to get started. Hello, educators. I am so happy to be back again to speak with you all a little bit more tonight about maintaining your well-being. Maintaining your well-being. We talked about being high vibe in a low vibe world on Tuesday night. And really being high vibe or some level of positive is really a great way to nurture your well-being overall. Physical, emotional, mental, your energy level. So shooting for a higher vibe or a higher emotion on that emotional scale can really make a big difference to your day-to-day life. So for those of you who were not with us, oh, hi Anna, how are you? Nice to see you tonight. So for those of you who were not with us on Tuesday night, and by the way, I'm here tonight with a glass of wine. So if you have some, grab some and join me. For those of you who were not with us on Tuesday night, I just want to take one moment to quickly reintroduce myself. My name is Robin Montegari. I am a high school level school counselor, and I've been doing that for a little over 13 years. So I really appreciate a community like this, one that puts educators first and focuses on stress reduction and well-being. So I'm also a life coach. I work with women who have decided to actively rediscover who they are, to reclaim their personal power, and to reignite their love of self and their love of life. I also host a free group for women that focuses on the same stuff. It's called Love Yourself Fiercely. And really, in the end, that's my mission because that's what I think we owe. Anna, you have your wine. Cheers. Cheers. So happy. Anyway, in the end, really, that's what we all need to do. We all need to love ourselves a little more fiercely. I think that would make for not just a happier world, not just a happier planet, but a healthier planet, right? And a more productive planet. So we all need to figure out a way to put ourselves first so that we can be our best for ourselves, but also our best for the people we care about, the people we work with, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, as a reminder, on Tuesday night, I talked with you about some simple things that you could do to raise your vibration, like expressing gratitude and doing random acts of kindness to really light up the emotion of abundance. That emotion of abundance is high on the emotional scale. It's high vibe, and it just really can open us up to feeling better. We also talked about two of my favorite things, and they really, really are. And one of them is the law of attraction. And the other one is our reticular activating system, or your RAS. And how both of those, so one, law of attraction, is on like the spiritual end of the spectrum. And the other, your reticular activating system, your RAS, is on the scientific end of the spectrum. But they have one very important common denominator. Neither deciphers really between good or bad. In other words, they don't recognize whether you're asking for something that's positive or negative. And often we inadvertently ask for something negative. They just really deliver. They deliver what you ask for. So if you're in a job and you're feeling low vibe, underappreciated, overworked, underpaid, and what you really want is a different job or a raise or a promotion or some recognition or a chance to show how valuable you are. But what you're feeling, your emotion that's behind you is, I hate my job. My supervisor doesn't appreciate how hard I work. I feel stuck. I don't make enough money. If that's the vibe you're giving out, then the universe is going to deliver you more evidence that you are absolutely right. You are kind of stuck. Your boss doesn't appreciate you. Your coworkers don't get you. You're going to start seeing more of that. And your RAS, your reticular activating system, is going to focus you in on more of that negative stuff and filter out probably the positive stuff, the stuff that you want to bring into your life. So that's just the way it works. If it's law of attraction, we say that's the law. That's how it works. And on the other hand, it is part of the science behind how your reticular activating system works. So tonight, I wanted to expand on the idea of the power of your mind. And I want to do a little exercise / experiment. So first, if you have your wine, let's do a little toast. I worked really hard today at being intentional in maintaining my vibe. And I want to do a little disclaimer. I don't mean my head is in the clouds, pie in the sky, I'm all smiley and happy. That is not what I mean. I am firmly planted in reality. But I choose to let go of the things that don't serve me and call into my life, allow into my heart and my mind and my soul and my body the things that do serve me. So better feeling things, right? So cheers to that. I'm going to take a little sip. I needed that after today. So I think we all need a little bit of relaxation. So I am going to do this little demonstration to show you that we can shift our mindset, the power of our mind, and how we can shift our mindset in a way that will allow more good stuff in. Because our mind, much like LOA and your RAS, it doesn't distinguish between what's imagined and what's real. So we're going to do a little visualization exercise, and we're going to do it right now. So join me if you dare. Okay, so get comfortable, sit back, and we're going to start with just a few breaths. Nice, slow inhales and exhales, breathing deeply and slowly. And just bring your attention into the moment. Just take another nice deep breath and come into the moment. Exhale. And now, if you're comfortable, close your eyes or lower and soften your gaze. And just continue to breathe deeply and slowly. Now, I would like you to imagine that you're standing in your kitchen or the kitchen of someone you know. Choose a kitchen that you are familiar with, one that is associated with pleasurable memories. And as you see the different kitchens moving through your mind, just settle on one that feels good to you. Now imagine that you're standing in the doorway of the kitchen and glance around. I'd like you to notice the walls, the cabinets, the countertops. Notice the floor. Imagine the appliances that are in the kitchen. The refrigerator, the stove, the oven, the dishwasher. Look at the countertops and notice the things that are placed there. Over the kitchen sink, there might be a window. Imagine the window is open and a soft, warm breeze is blowing in. Perhaps it's gently moving the curtains. There are pleasant smells in this kitchen. Perhaps cooking or baking smells that are lingering in the air. This kitchen is a warm, inviting place. Now bring your gaze to the counter and notice that there is a beautiful wooden cutting board. On top of the board, there is a bright yellow lemon. You notice its color. It's a vibrant yellow. You notice its size and its shape. You reach out and you pick up the lemon. Notice how it feels to your touch. Notice its temperature. The skin is both smooth and bumpy. And maybe you see the end where it was attached to the tree. Next to the cutting board, you see a sharp kitchen knife. Return the lemon back to the cutting board and carefully pick up the knife with your dominant hand. Holding the lemon steady with your other hand, cut the lemon in half. As you do this, you're feeling the knife slice through the fruit, and it falls open, revealing beautiful, jewel-like pulp in neat rows. You see the fresh white pulp and perhaps the seeds inside. Drops of juice have spilled onto the cutting board. Now take one half of the lemon and cut it again, making a quarter-sized lemon slice. Put the knife down and bring the lemon up to your nose. You're aware of the sharp, fresh citrus smell filling your nose. Touch the lemon to your lips and notice the sensation. Now open your mouth and bite the lemon. And if your eyes are closed, you can open them now. And so we're not face to face where I'm waiting for you to, answer me in this conversation. But if you are here watching now and you've participated, share in the comments what that visualization felt like for you. Maybe some emotions that it stirred up. And in particular, what physical response you may have experienced. So if you want, just share in the comments. And I'd love for you to do the same if you're watching some other time in the replay. So very often when people do this exercise, of course, some emotions are stirred up, but what they really notice is the physical response of their mouth watering, as if they have bitten a lemon. So you didn't actually cut a lemon, you didn't actually smell the lemon, you didn't actually bite into the lemon, but you have a physical reaction. Your mouth starts to water. Brooke definitely puckered up when you said taste the lemon, right? I know, it's kind of amazing. And I remember the first time I did this, I remember it clearly thinking, oh my gosh, like I puckered up and my mouth was watering. So that is the power of your mind. And I know we all know our minds are powerful, but I think we kind of sometimes forget just how much control that maybe we can have by visualizing, by daydreaming. because our minds react as if it's real. It's kind of amazing. We are quite a machine when you think about it. So I want you, as you go through your days, to keep this in mind and be intentional. Be intentional about your thoughts, intentional about what we feed our minds. We can make big changes to how we feel in the day-to-day. We really can. As I said the other day, it's a practice. So we have to practice, but we also have to have fun. And to me, that exercise, that little demonstration, that's kind of fun. It's fun to notice things like that. It's fun to experience things like that. And I also hope it gave you a moment of relaxation with the breathing as well. We can rewire our brains to go from falling into that low vibe place, which is really a kind of, hey Megan, which is really a kind of easy place to fall. I mean, it takes more energy to lift up. So we can fall into that lower vibe place, or we can intentionally feed our minds and make a choice to go to a higher place on the emotional scale, to raise our vibration. And again, not saying that you need to be the Pollyanna who's always positive, happy, and saying good things and encouraging everyone. Not at all. We need to stay in reality. But we can change our experience and our perception, and we can change the way we feel and the vibration we put out, and that in turn can impact other people. So we show up for ourselves and we show up for others. And I think if you're anything like me as an educator, when you feel like you're connecting with somebody and making a difference, it really feels good. And that's what we want to be doing. So now that we've relaxed a little bit and kind of experimented a little bit, I want to just rattle off a few more things that can help you easily go from low vibe to high vibe. And I went with when I said easily because it's not always so easy. But these are things that can help you go from low vibe to high vibe. So watching funny stuff, whether it's YouTube videos or a sitcom that you love, giving yourself a half hour or an hour to just watch something, get lost in it, and laugh. Laughter is great medicine. It really is. Interact with your pet. Pet your dog or your cat. That'll make you instantly feel a little better, or instantly feel appreciated, loved, seen, heard. And I don't think there's anything better than that. That'll raise your vibe. Go for a walk in nature. If the weather allows it, dig in the earth and do some planting. That can help. If you're on right now and you have any suggestions, please share them. I'd love to see some of your suggestions. I think we said meditate the other day. Meditation is a wonderful way to raise your vibration and to really get in touch with your inner self. Volunteer, much like random acts of kindness and gratitude, volunteering can hugely lift us up. Savor your favorite drink. I think I have a little bit of a cold too, guys, so I apologize for my raspy voice. But savor a favorite drink, like I'm savoring my wine right now. Call a friend, hug your kids. So Anna says call a friend, absolutely. I actually, before I got on here, was just reached out to a friend who we always make each other feel good, so it was a great energy booster. Hugging your kids, you can't beat that. If you're in a romantic relationship, have some physical contact with your partner. Make out a little bit. Making out is great. Great for raising your vibe. Look at pictures of places you want to go. Daydream and imagine. Make a vision board. There are so many things that we can do to raise our vibe. So I would love to see more things on this thread as the days go by. So if anybody hops in and is watching at any point, please add to the list. Because I think that it's really important that we share with each other the things we do to feel better and the things we do to take care of our well-being and to nurture our vibration. It's not, listen to an upbeat song. Yes, Brooke, that's 2. You are on fire. Listen to an upbeat song. That's great. Dance. I do love to dance when nobody's watching. So all good things. Exercise of any kind is good too. Nature, go out and look at the sky and just marvel at the clouds in the sky or at the sunset or the stars. That'll definitely make you feel connected to the earth. Walk in your bare feet. Ooh, that's a good one. That will make you feel connected to the earth, which also makes you feel better. So the list goes on. And I could go on and on with a list, but I think you get the picture, and I am pretty sure that most of you can think of a bunch of ways where you can raise your mood, your vibration. So that's going to be it for me. I wish for you guys, I don't think I'll be back this year. I wish for you guys that you close out your school year feeling good about yourselves, good about the job you've done, and good about your future. So be well, everybody, and I will see you in the comments. Take care. Bye-bye.